Hello, how you doing, everybody? Quite a good weekend this weekend. Went to a guitar show in Northampton at the Saints Rugby Club or Saints Stadium. Had a good look around there. Played a few guitars. I did get a guitar. We'll talk about that in a minute. Most guitars there were full retail, and they come from, I don't know, all sorts of places. So Newcastle, Leeds. We're all the way down south, so we're like Northamptonshire. So it's like 150, 200 miles away. And they're all SAS, so the guitars are sold as seen. So you pick it up, you test it there and then, and you buy it. And to be fair, if there's something wrong with it, tough shit, you've got to sort it out yourself. There's no discount. They're pretty much, they've been on Reverb and eBay and all the usual sites, and they put them on all the money. They won't take any offers. If you make an offer, you'll get a strange face or what the fuck look. So if you're going to go to a guitar show, you're going to go with your heart in your pocket. You're not really going to go to get yourself a bargain, you know. I went to my local second-hand shop. I've got a Vox AC30 downstairs that weighs 2.5 tons. I think they retail at about 1,000 quid, 985 quid. I paid 550 for mine second-hand. It's outrageously good. I love it. I recommend it. However, I went to my local second-hand store yesterday, Wednesday, and I bought a Vox AC30, but one of these little chaps. So this little Vox, it's called an amPlug, so AMP and a LUG, one word, so amPlug, because it plugs into the back of your guitar. I'm probably holding it upside down, but I'll try and hold it right. So it plugs in the back of your guitar like that. It's a little chap, and this folds down to give you all your positions like that. And there you go. And it just has two little AAA batteries in the back of here. I'll point to there, back of there, two little AAA batteries. And you've got all your settings and bits and pieces on there. If I hold it like that, and you've got your that, and you've got an auxiliary in, so you can jam to your music on your iPhone on your aux in. And you've got your settings there, and you've got that bit, you've got tap tempo just there, and you've got this one, she's got your one, so you've got like your clean, your crunch, and your growl or extra crunch on there. So it changes colour. So if I hold it in there, and I press it again, and I press it again, see, there you go. So there. If I hold it in, and that's off. So yeah, I've got this sort of Vox AC30, gagging to try this one out. I think they retail on Amazon about £30 to your door. They wanted £20. I said, how about £15, and smiled, and I got it for 50, decapitate myself, and I got it for £15. So I recommend this, nice little chap. A lot better than the bigger one for £550 or £9.85 if you're going to buy it brand spanking new. Mine was made in China, just so you know. Mine's not hand wired. Hand wired, I think, is about £1,600 hand wired. Mine's made by Chinese. So there you go, £9.85, £5.50 second hand, an on-caster, something on-caster. So there you go, Vox AC30, there you go, that's it. So I got it on for £15, that's my little AC30 I've got. I'll put this over here, and then my son likes Johnny Cash. I think he got that from me. What do you think? Maybe? So Johnny Cash had a black guitar. Well, he didn't have a black guitar. He had a normal guitar, and it was a Nato, and he took it in, I think he put black emulsion on it. So that made the sound go. That brought the sound down. So instead of going, it'd have been a. So it would have been no. So as soon as he put that on there, it was like going. It would have been doing that to the sound. He didn't know. He wasn't a luthier. He just liked black, didn't he? I believe the story was he was painting the room because he had black everywhere. Even in his cupboards. So if you opened his cupboards, he painted the cupboards black inside the cupboards. But he had black everywhere. And he lived in like a bungalow. He didn't have an upstairs. I think it was like a bungalow. All about his first house with his first wife with 2 daughters. And his mum and dad ran a caravan park down the way could see it from outside his front bedroom window and his front door. So it looked down on like a prairie, you know, where some horses and things were, and he had a big drive, and he had a trailer park down the bottom. His mum and dad run that. He let them have it. I think that was his business. That's where his money went from his music. In the very early days, remember this, I'm talking about 1950, 51, 52, very early days. So anyway, yeah, and he had a little studio in his bungalow out the back. So a swimming pool one side, and on the other side, he had a little place where he used to shoot his rifles, a little valley or gully. And he had a little studio and a place to sit outside and have a beer and a barbecue, I believe, and his own security guard as well, who had a 12-bore sawn off over the top of the door when he came in. So when he came in his bedroom, he had a door. So anyway, right, yeah, black guitar. Here we go, very cheap. So it was £50. I said, how about £40? I got told to go and do something terrible with myself. So I walked out for 45 quid. I bought it for my son. And it needs the saddle renewing because it is obliterated. So here we go. I'll try and make this bloody phone fall down. Here you go. So there you go. So that's it. It's a black guitar. I'll go over it. So it's a Stagg. Trusty guy. So it's a Stagg. It's got trusty snark on it, as you can see there. Stay in tune, guys. Stay in tune. Stay in tune. There you go. It's trusty snark on it just there. And it's got a bit of binding around the neck. The action is low, but the saddle, especially on this one here, on the G, has obliterated. It's just like gone. So it's obliterated. And this one is February 2017. It's got a bit of binding around the edges as well, see? Bit of binding around the edges. And newish strings. The strings are fairly new. I know, that's not bad, is it? But yeah, this is a, let me just have a look. This is an SA, just so you want to know what it is. This is an SA, so that's the Stagg Acoustic SA caps. 20, that's the model. D for Dreadnought and BLK for black. And it is 1702, so that's February 2017. And it's number 36, so it's right at the start run. It says on here, handmade acoustic guitar. I doubt it, don't you? I'll just tip it up so you can see it. There you go. And it says in there, it says in the black writing, handmade acoustic guitar. But yeah, so it is a Stagg, and it is an SA capital, a Stagg Acoustic 20 is a model, D capital Dreadnought, BLK for black, 1702, that's February 2017, dash number 0036. So there you go. As I said, it needs another saddle. This is obliterated. This saddle's obliterated, it's gone. So it sounds okay. I'll just give you a couple of notes, nothing too much, obviously. See ya. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll chat to you again. Black guitar, sons.